Greetings and salutations, everyone. Dan the Wolfman here. Until someday, maybe I will switch my name to Daniel Seagal or Daniel Seagal. We'll talk about that later. Guys, let's get real about Aikido and ponytails when I'm outside having my cup. Come on. Got a couple of them, the doggies in frame. Let's get real about Aikido and ponytails. So, guys, Dan the Wolfman until my bio dad finally recognizes me. I'm going to try to talk about, we're going to run out of time, this might be a part one, about bouncing, about martial arts when you're injured or old, about Rokas' functional Aikido, maybe we can touch on old DAIDOJUKU Jiu-jitsu drives versus the flower power BS Aikido of today. And I'm going to go through some of the legit Aikido guys that you should know, and if any other ones. So, come here, Cooper, get in frame. Cooper, come on. There's Coop, old Coop. There's Tessa. Tessa, up. Tessa, up. Good girl, Tessa. Luke, you want to be in camera anymore? Luke, come here. Luke, this is Luke. I'm calling for you, Luke. Luke, I am your father. Okay, guys, so, anyway, sorry about that. I just like dogs, right? Okay. So, guys, for those unfamiliar with me, and this is not to be braggadocious, but for the viewers that haven't listened to me, I've trained martial arts 35 years. I've bounced 26 years doing bouncing and security work. I have 4 black belts, 4 very good black belts. Go to my website, DanTheWolfman.com, or theCombatSystem.com. Later, Luke, guess he's camera shy, to find out more about me, okay? So, I have experience, okay? Fought MMA pro. Yeah, sparred with the top MMA pros for over 20 years. I have a video when I was in my late 40s against 30 of the top MMA fighters in the world. Look up Dan the Wolfman versus 30 top MMA fighters. They had 805 pro fights. Maybe compared to all the fake tubers out there, I have a more valid opinion. So let's get real. Aikido nowadays is trained in a BS manner. Rokas Leo is right about that, my frenemy, who's not responding to me anymore. Even though I give him fatherly advice. And even though his father likes my videos, he must manage his Facebook page. That's awfully interesting. He likes all my videos. Even the ones where I've dissed Rokas. I don't know. Anyway, maybe he just realizes the kid is now 32. He's not a kid. I think he said he was 32. And, you know, still growing up. He's right about some things, and he's wrong about many others. So, I've bounced. Aikido is very helpful, or Aikido techniques, or DAIDOJUKU Jiu-jitsu techniques, or Jiu-jitsu techniques, because it's all Jiu-jitsu, and all grappling is Jiu-jitsu, and all Jiu-jitsu is grappling, and all martial arts are the same. It depends on the practitioner. You style versus style little whelps and never train more than 10 classes that go on YouTube and don't know what the F you're talking about, just like all the people with popular YouTube channels that don't know what the F they're talking about. You might want to look at some of my more popular videos, like how to spot a fake martial arts master. Anybody else? How to spot a fake martial arts master. Okay. When you're old or injured, like last night, I have a torn meniscus. I can barely bounce right now, and they're giving me problems because I can't throw out garbage anymore. I'm hobbling at the end of the night. I'm in a bad way. I haven't trained jiu-jitsu in 1 month. Dan the Wolfman, old Dan the Wolfman's in a bad way. When I'm old or injured, I would either have to fight down and dirty, head and elbow, spear, knee to the balls, guillotine, all the stuff I teach in my 4.5-hour Combatives Street Jiu-Jitsu DVD on BJJ Fanatics or EffectiveSelfDefense.com. Quite a value, especially when it's on sales. Whoa, Tessa, okay. Yeah, that was for video purposes only, but now it's starting to get censored, I think. I put some pretzels down by my, on the chair. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. So, anyway, old DAIDOJUKU Jiu-Jitsu, some of those guys were bad MFers. Most of them were already judo black belts. Oh, isn't that important? Rokas says, functional Aikido. I've tried to make friends with him recently. I have tried. Trying to be more positive the last couple months. Good things coming my way. Trying to do all that. You know, the past 2 years have been hard on a lot of people with the New World Order. Okay? Some of us have read 1984, studied history, read Fahrenheit 451. You might want to do these things before they ban all of them. They've already have off Amazon. That should tell you some stuff. The 5 powerful elite families. Yeah, maybe you need to, like, learn some stuff. Anyway, getting off topic. Rokas dysfunctional Aikido, there was nothing functional about it. When you're teaching this step and still do this rolling bullshit Kotegaeshi, as the guy who is the master of Kotegaeshi, out of all the Aikido people in the world, and I'm just a lowly brown belt in Aikido before my bio father finally gives me a black belt in intention Aikido. I'm just a brown belt. But I have done Kotegaeshi hundreds if not thousands of times. I have done Ayadori real world, street, bouncing, situations, street, buses. I've done Ayadori, this one, Nikyo variation a few times, live, and in live grappling, live randori, pressure testing, and I've done, you know, gooseneck come-alongs, whether you want to call it Aikido or police holds or whatever, it's all the same. Stop worrying about this, that, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Anyway, guys. That was nothing functional. If you want functional Aikido, look at me, you look at Remy of Martial Arts 1-on-1, my friend Remy, Martial Arts 1-on-1. Look at Lenny Sly of Rogue Warriors. Though his biceps are even bigger than the Wolfman's. They were 18 1/4. They might be like almost 18 3/4 now. I mean, I did stunt double for Sylvester Stallone once. Keep that in mind. Okay. Lenny Sly, though he uses more power. People always go, you're just big. When I do stuff, I don't use power. I don't use muscular contraction. I do it with sensitivity, spinal structure, base, balance. Things that others are lacking. Not Lenny, I'm talking about the other people. Lenny uses a little bit too, you know, much power, but he's got it and he bounced, so he could make it work. Let's give shout outs to the real Aikido guys out there. There were many in the old days, they're all dying off. I've only watched a couple videos, but big, tall, and unfortunately, then you go, it's not real. Gailume Erard of Aikido in Japan. When I watched his Aikido on the Karate Guy's channel, the old Japanese guy that's like, does these videos. Karate versus Aikido. His arimi, his timing, his sensitivity, I can see. Because some might consider me a master for the 35 years, 4 black belts. Real bouncing, real world experience. A real subject matter expert. Unlike all these fake tubers, you might want to watch my videos on how to spot a fake martial arts master, and some of them I hint at who I'm talking about. All of them, because they suck. He's the real deal from what I've seen. I've only seen a few videos. I don't watch Aikido videos all day long. Okay, but he's real. And on one of his videos, and I just looked, I'm running out of time today, guys. I try to find it. He has a video where an old, I believe it's an old DAIDOJUKU Jiu-jitsu master is teaching the grandson of a famous Aikido master. That should tell you something about Daito-ryu and Aikido, and they were really the same damn thing. Hint, hint. Wake up. Duh. There's an old master with the real stuff. Anyone remember the Transformers animated? I went to the theater alone. AMC. We got the touch. We got the power. He has it. You think it's fake? Aki, whatever. Perfect concepts and principles. This old guy's got the real touch, baby. I wish I could feel it. I wish I could finally feel a true master. The real thing. This old guy, and I don't remember his name, and that's not disrespect. I tried to find the video just now. I can't find it on the, it's on Guillermo Erard's Aikido in Japan page. This guy's the real deal. The old master, I believe it's an old Daito-ryu master, teaching the grandson of a very famous Aikidoka. Okay, that should tell you something. There's a cop in California that he doesn't say he's a cop often. He's a cop in California, has his own YouTube channel. I can't remember his channel. I've watched some of his videos. It's against students and it's not pressure tested. But he replied to me once. He really uses it all the time in law enforcement. I mean, there's cops and security guys out there that really use Aikido type locks, or Jiu-jitsu locks, or wrestling locks, or pancration locks, Greco-Roman wrestling, whatever you want to call it. Goes back to 648 BC and probably even earlier with the Egyptian murals and the ones I've seen in Cambodia and Thailand. Well, I haven't seen in person in Cambodia. I have seen it in person in Thailand. I'm going to Cambodia. Haven't gone to Vietnam yet. I should probably do that someday. Need to get back to Thailand when the world stops doing their power and control tactics, abusive tactics on easily manipulated peons out there. Anyway, cop in California, probably the real deal. I've watched some of it. I mean, it looks like he's probably the real deal. Unfortunately, he's not pressure tested or against someone good or at least a jiu-jitsu blue belt or whatever. I have heard great things. I haven't watched any videos of him. I should probably do that. I don't know if he has his own YouTube channel or not. But I've heard great things from so many people, including when I was in Japan and on Japanese Aikido, like Aikido forums and stuff. Dan Hardin. Dan Hardin apparently has the touch, the Aki, the magical, mystical, almost unfathomable abilities like George Pagasic, the Systema guy, has, and probably Vladimir Vasiliev, and people you want to make fun of like Mikhail Rabko, because you can't imagine a Santa Claus could drop you with one punch. Sorry that your ego is so puny, just like your wee-wee. But Dan Hardin apparently has a real touch. Dan Hardin, hope you see this someday. Man, I'd like to feel it. I just don't travel. I think you're East Coast still, and occasionally doing seminars like California. I won't touch or go in that place unless you give me a lot of money to go to that nasty, horribly run place anymore. I'm left there. And then there's my father, my bio father, bio dad, perhaps, from Michigan. We have literally worked at the same place, if you haven't seen my other videos, the Wagon Wheel, around Lansing, Michigan. The first place when he was young, I think like 15, maybe younger, as a dishwasher. I know I started working under the table at 13, supposed to be 14. Where he met, as a dishwasher, where he met his first karate master, who I think was a cook chef at the Wagon Wheel. Well, I have also worked there. I've literally Aikido wrist locked people, or Jiu-jitsu. It doesn't matter how you spell it, a phonetic spelling of a Japanese sound. You fucking idiots. I'm so sick of this stuff online. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy this video. It's totally a rant. You've liked some of my Aikido rant videos before, and it's been a while, and I'm losing my Aikido followers, it seems like. But I actually wanted to make this today, because I watched my old one, Rokas, judging, whatever, and like I was so on point with stuff, much more articulate in this video. I don't know why. Maybe because I was just having my coffee and I haven't eaten yet other than these pretzels just now. So hey doggies, you deserve a little more. Luke's camera shy. Come on, Coop. Come on, Coop, get it, baby. Yeah, good old doggy. Tessa, you can jump up if you want. I know I don't like it all the time. Tessa, come on. Good, Tessa. So anyway, guys, Dan Hardin's a real deal. But my father, or possibly father, or bio dad, Steven Seagal, again, Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal, I respect your abilities. I've made videos breaking down, my breakdown video of Steven Seagal's like 5 early films. The 5 earliest films and a couple after that, in that in-between phase, were very good. I mean, the guy had good looks, tall, had that presence. People badmouth him. I don't know him as a man. I do not know him as a man yet. I am now mature enough to handle some things. I'm now ready, and I have some producers, one in Poland, one in Hong Kong. Big producers, very interested in me. Got a couple money guys in America when they're not busy trying to release the stuff they already have in the can. I mean, it might happen someday. Can I remake? No, I should be careful with what I say. Can I do movies in Above the Law / Out for Justice style? Out for Justice is my favorite one. Above the Law, very good movie, almost like Code of Silence. The Code of Silence thing is in the background for your movie buffs. You know, Chuck Norris' Code of Silence. You young whippersnappers haven't watched it, watch it. My friend Greg Linequist Fitness, actually, I think is the one who suggested that one to me. In the background of Above the Law, there is the raid plans in the background, and a lot of the same actors from Code of Silence. I think was the one with the robot, badass Chuck Norris at the end with the remote control, ahead of his time. That's what Warfare is going to look at very soon. You know, before the Terminator 2 documentary happens. That was a documentary. Okay, anyway. Steven Seagal was very skilled. Is he still very skilled? A lot of very high-ranking people in different styles have said the man is still very skilled. He still holds his center, something Rokas never learned. If I pick on Rokas a little bit, well, he's ignored my nice messages over the last few months. And some of the things he does is kind of shady. One of the other YouTubers, I kind of feel like some of their opinions are kind of shady. I hope, Rokas, we get to see rolling footage and not just all the footage he took to edit with Chadi. And I guess Chadi is probably a legit black belt in judo. I think he's only a blue belt, white belt, blue belt in jiu-jitsu, just like Rokas is only a blue belt blues, thinking they know everything about martial arts. With no real-world fight experience, with no bouncing experience, almost none. Oh my god. But it's more than you guys that eat it up. The guys that follow Rokas, oh my god, Puke City, baby. Anyway, the old DAIDOJUKU Jiu-Jitsu master. I think his brother's the one running Daido, and in Japan I went and watched one class. I didn't see anything special. They wouldn't let me participate, which is sad. But the old DAIDOJUKU Jiu-Jitsu guy, and I can't even think of his name right now. I'm not the Aikido defender, even though I'm one of the guys with the best Aikido type skills in the world that can really make it work. Bouncing, street, versus MMA, BJJ fighters. If you haven't seen that video, Real Steven Seagal, or maybe I renamed it now, I don't know, Real Steven Seagal-ish Aikido versus MMA, BJJ, judo, wrestlers, you should watch that. And you should listen to my commentary about what I've done to some good BJJ guys, and what I've done. I've thrown one black belt and a lot of BJJ black belts. I've used it to pass their sitting guard from full guard to half guard, and that's a huge thing to a catch wrestling master like myself. Jiu-jitsu black belt, DAIDOJUKU black belt, Taekwondo black belt, highest on grappling system black belt, like myself. And that's not ego, that's so you understand who to listen to and who not to, since on YouTube the youngins are so easily manipulated, and it's all about the money. So that's not a lot of real people left in the world that were real Aikido badasses. Back in the day, they trained hard. The stories in some of the dojos, even the Tokyo one, black eyes, 8 hours training, etc. Maybe some of the real training still happens. Tokyo Police, where it's basically judo, Aikido mixed, like it should be, because that's Jiu-Jitsu. Because judo and Aikido are Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu, 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 Jiu-Jitsu. It's all the same, baby. You just suck and don't know any different. Anyway, if I haven't told you you suck enough, hopefully some of you don't suck, and hopefully some of you are trying to be better human beings and read the books I mentioned and educate yourself on, history. And not just in martial arts, but in life, and be good people and good protectors and use your skills. Sorry, guys. Use your skills. Who wants to be a good protector? Come on, doggies. Luke, come on, one more time on camera. Luke, come on, Luke, jump, baby. Tessa, come in and steal this. Oh, Cooper got it. There you go, Luke. Tessa, guys, please thumbs up, please share. Come on, Tessa. Tessa, you going. Tessa, up. I know I usually don't like. There you go, Tessa. Good. Good dogs. Thank you for letting the dogs join me. I know this was rambling on and on. I hope you enjoyed it. Be my friend. Be excellent to one another. Be a protector. Train hard. Train diligently. Watch your six, even including from friends and other YouTubers. I've reached out. I want to make friends with Jesse. I've made friends with Oliver and Cap. And I'm trying to be a little more peaceful and pacifistic in my time. So you might want to subscribe to my other channel, Pew Reviews. That is not my dingling. That's my John Wick. Anyway, guys, take care. Kaboom.